Hello my dear students, once again welcome back to your online classes. This is your subject teacher of English from LPM Public School, which is situated in Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Dear student, in my previous video we have started chapter number 7, that is A and An. In that chapter we have learned that how could we use A or An before any words. Okay student, so in today's video I'm going to explain the exercises of this chapter. So first of all, you all take out your Tune Into Grammar book and open chapter number 7. The topic is A and An. Okay, so student, in my previous video we have learned that we use A with the consonant words and with the vowel words. Okay student, we use A with the word that begin with a consonant and with the words that begin with the vowels. Okay, so student, we have already completed some exercises that is given on page number 41 and 42. So student, now we moving to the next, that is exercise given on the page number 43. You all open page number 43 in your Tune Into Grammar book and we're going to solve the given exercises. But before starting these exercises, one more time we're going to recheck the given previous exercises. Okay, so in my previous exercises we have done this exercise, take the correct option. So what will we do in these exercises? We have take the correct option according to the uses of A or An. Okay, so in number 1 there is a or An oyster. So oyster, what will be used with oyster? A or An? So we have to use An with oyster because the word begin with the vowels letter, that is O. We all know there are 5 vowels in alphabets, that are A, E, I, O, U. So we have to use An with the oyster. Now the second is watch. So what will be used with watch? So the first letter of watch is W and W is a consonant. So we have to use A with a consonant. Okay. In number third, there is a third is igloo. So what will be used with igloo? We have to use and with igloo. Now the fourth is girl. So we have to use A with girl. So we have to take the option A. Okay. In number 5 there is the owl. So what will be used with owl? We have to use and with owl. In number 6 there is a fan. So we have to use A with fan. Now the 7 there is a ox. So we have to use and with ox. In number 8 there is a umbrella. So we have to use and with umbrella. Okay. Now the next there is the exercise A. Encircle the naming words before which and can be used. So we have to use that word, that naming words before which and can be used. So here is the first is onion. We used and with onion and with eraser. After that elephant, apricot. Now the next is octopus and aeroplane. So we have to circle the given picture of these things. Okay. Now the next exercise, what will we do in exercise B? So fill in the blanks with A or An. Again we have to use A or An with the words. So in number first there is an X. So we have to use and with X. In second, bat. So we have to use A with bat. In third there is an ostrich. So we have to use An. In number 4th, car. So we have to use A. In number 5, doll. So we have to use A. In number 6, house. So we have to use A. In number 7, giraffe. So we will use A. Now the number 8 is ant. So we have to use A. And okay. So like this we have to complete exercise A and B. Now we moving to the next information, that is information about the A or An, that how could we use this. So student, for naming words that show more than one number, we don't use A or An. For example, dear student, we only use A or An with the singular nouns. Okay, we only use A or An with a singular noun. But for naming words that show more than one number, we don't use A or An. It is very important for you that you must be remember that when the naming words are more than one number, we don't use A or An with the words. Okay, so through this exam information we are going to solve the next exercise, that is write A or An before the naming words, put a cross where where a or and is not required. It means whenever we found that things are more than one, so we can't use a or and with the words. Okay students, so in number 1 there is the orange, so it is a singular orange, so we have to use and with this orange. Okay, so we have to write and here. Now the next second is boxes, so it is more than one, so we have put a cross, okay, in front of boxes. Third is clock, so we have to use a. In number 4th iron, so we have to use and. In number 5 nose, so we will use a. In number 6 mango, so we have to use a. Now the next 7th is 6 cup, so we put a cross because it is more than one, so we don't use a or and with this word. Now the 8th is toys, so again we have to put a cross. Now the number 9 ink pot, so it is a 1 in number, so we have to use and with ink pot. Now 10th is aunt, so we have to use and. Okay, so like this we have to complete this exercise. Now we moving to the next. There is a write a or and before the describing words. In this exercise we again going to use a or and before the describing words. So there is a first stage dash old pictures, dash old pictures, so here we have to use and. There is a describing word is old, and with the old we have to use and because the first letter of old is O, and we all know there are 5 vowels in alphabet and they are A, E, I, O, U. So the O is the vowels and with the vowels we have to use and. So here we have to write and. Okay, now the next is dash new dress. So describing word is new and we have to use a with new. Okay, in third dash red car, so red is a describing word, we have to use a with red, so it will be a red car. Fourth ugly monster, ugly monster, so what will be used with the ugly? There is a describing word is ugly, so we have to use an. Fourth is dash glass jar, dash glass jar, so we have to use here a with the glass. Okay, now the next is 6 interesting book, so here is the describing word is interesting and with the interesting we have to use an. Now the next is number 7 dash Indian boy, so here is the describing word is Indian and we have to use and with Indian. Okay, number 8 small insect, so here is the describing word is small and we have to use a with small. So like this we have to complete this exercise A. So now we moving to the next exercise, that is exercise B. So what will we do in the next exercise? So student, listen carefully. In this exercise, fill in the blanks using a or an. Fill in the blanks using a or an. Put a cross where a or an is not required. Again, we have to put a cross in front of those words who shows more than one number. Okay. So student, in number 1, Ram is dash good boy. So what will be used with a or an? So we have to use here a because Ram is a boy and he is in a number 1. Okay, he is a singular noun. Ram is a singular noun, so we have to use here a. Now the next is in second, my father met dash old friend. Okay student. Student, in number 1 there is a describing word good boy. So Ram is a good boy, so we have to use a with a good. Okay, good boy. In second, there is my father met dash old friend. So his describing word is old and there is a friend. So we have to use and with the old. Okay, because there is only one friend, not more than one. So now next, number 3, I have dash 9 toys. I have dash 9 toys and here is the describing word is 9 and toys are more than one. So we have to put a cross. Okay student. Now in number 4, moving to the next page. That is number 4. Do you have dash pen? So here is the number of the things is 1. So we have to use a. Okay. Now the next number 5. In number 5, this is dash book. So what will be used? We have to use a. In number 6, this is a dash new book. So we have to use here a. In number 7, that is dash old book. So here we have to use an. In number 8, I have dash many books. I have dash many books. So here is the more than one. So we have to put a cross. Now the number 9, father bought dash ice cream for me. Father bought dash ice cream for me. So we have to write here and. Now the next number 10 is I love dash ice creams. So here is the ice creams are more than one. So we have to put a cross. So like this we have to complete this exercises of chapter number 7. So dear student, I hope is that clear to you that how could you completed this all exercises in your book. And after that when you complete this all exercise in your book, so you have to write this given exercises in your notebook with a good handwriting. Okay student, so it's a very important for you that you have to write this all exercise in your notebook. So that's it for today. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy and keep watching my video. Thank you.